What I spend in a day in Bali. What are the living costs in Bali? Is it cheap? Is it expensive? Where the price is going? All in this video. So I would say, let's go. Hello and welcome back to our Bali Invest YouTube channel. And we're not just talking about Bali investment, we also show you amazing villas, we give you insights about Bali, we're doing vlogs, but for sure we also have amazing investment opportunities. So make sure that you subscribe our channel, push the like button. And now we will go in what a day in Bali costs normally. And there I have to tell you, before I'm living now nearly 5 years in Bali, and you can spend a lot of money in Bali, but you also can live really low budget. It's depend on how much luxury you want to have and also in which area you are. We have super expensive areas, but we also have areas who's more local and who the prices are still super low, and I will give you also a few advices in this video. I would say we start with some breakfast places, and I found a super interesting video where a guy was test everything, and we will check it out together.
Well, good morning from Bali, Indonesia. So in today's video, I wanted to take you with me through a day in the life, showcase how much I spend and what the Bali lifestyle is like here as a digital nomad. I have been escaping the past 5 winters of New York City and coming out here to Bali. And in today's video, I wanted to show you guys exactly why I keep coming back. But first up,
yeah, so many people, he's coming from New York, so many people come from Spain, from Germany, from France, all over the world. People who can work online move to Bali. It's a super international community, super nice, also for connecting with people. It's a great lifestyle. Everyone just recommend, come here for a few weeks, check it out. And if you have the possibility to earn online money, it's the best place to live.
let's get some breakfast.
Oh, I know this place. I was there, I think 3 years ago. I was often there. There it was still super beautiful. You had a nice view on the rice fields, but now all buildings around. I mean, for sure, this food is still nice and still super cheap in this place. For the Canggu area, who is normally more expensive, this place is more cheap, but for sure, you don't have a view anymore. Everything built already around.
So we just made it here to Crate Cafe, which is one of the most prominent and popular cafes in all of Canggu. This place does have incredible food, incredible coffee, and acai bowls. I went with this masterpiece of an iced coffee that was $3. You have this sculpted ice cube that they put in the middle with a bamboo straw, as well as this beautiful acai bowl. Iced coffee was $3 and the acai bowl $5. In New York, you get an acai bowl for like $15, so it's nice coming out here.
It's not my typical breakfast. I'm mostly eating eggs. I'm eating like omelette and everything like this. But also for this, they have options. If you're not the vegetarian, if you're not the vegan one, they also have options with omelette, bacon on it, and so on. So no worries, also this is possible.
And getting one that tastes even better for less the price. Oh, it feels so good to be back in Bali. Just with acai bowls, it's worth coming back here. You just know that coconut was cut down like earlier this morning, and it's just so fresh.
If you want to have a little bit more higher price, but super nice for breakfast, I can recommend Sensorium. Yeah, it's like a Korean breakfast, and it's super delicious. Yeah, for sure it's a little bit more pricey, and it's also just, I think, 3 minutes away from this place. So but super nice. Also, for example, if you're going to the brunch on Sunday, I can recommend you the Mulia Hotel in Nusa Dua, or even the Alila in Seminyak, who's a little bit more down the price. I think you pay like $30 for a brunch where you can eating like from 11 until 4 in the afternoon. So that after this you don't need to eat anything else more. They have oysters, they have fish, they have sushi, they have everything. So this is definitely worth the price.
Another thing that is so crazy to come back here to Crate and see is that when I first came here, that this was all rice fields. You could even see Mount.
This is what I was telling you before. Everything built now.
Toward the volcano in the background, and now It's kind of like a mini shopping mall.
Yeah, I just was looking at my phone and I have pictures from 5 years ago of the view outside from the back and the front, and it's crazy to see that all that just
We'll
changed.
plop them right here.
Yep, right here.
I promise I didn't see the video before, but exactly this is what I said, and now you see the view, yeah? Normally from this cafe you can't even see the mountains, you can see the volcano, yeah? Now, not anymore. This is the bad side of the development in the Canggu area.
Here, 5 years.
A lot has changed here in Canggu. This is why Canggu changed? No, maybe.
Yes, I definitely see that there's a big change. Also the government, they make like a hotel ban that in this area they cannot build it anymore. And also in the north, they will get a new airport. So this means like the new development areas will not be Canggu anymore. The hype is already completely on the peak. For me, it's not good to invest there anymore. Better in other areas, like we focusing with our real estate companies on other areas like Nusa Ceninggam, and right now here in the Segara Seaside Resort, you see it right here, super beautiful. We have 6 bungalows, 6 villas, and a restaurant and 2 stairs. You can book it right now in the video description. We will put it, it's already finished. And here we have more than 120 investors in who will start investing even with a few $1,000s through tokenization. Now we build up in the north with the new most promising area, a retreat and wellness center, and we have already more than 250 investors in this project on. The building process already started, and you can still take part on this. If you want to have more information, contact us. In the video description is our website.
So this morning we are going surfing. I booked this on Get Your Guide and it was about 550 rupee, and we're gonna get a 2-hour private lesson. I am doing intermediate and I'm really excited to get more of the fundamentals down on how to surf. Surfed many years of my life, but now we're gonna get to master how to become a good surfer. What better place?
In Canggu you can find so many surfing spots, so just going right to the beach, there will be surfing lessons, so many huge opportunities. If you want to learn surfing, Canggu is a great place for this.
Place than here in Bali too. Super easy to do this with the Get Your Guide. And now let's get out there into the water.
Yo, where the hell is he?
I personally living now more than 4 years in Bali, and I never tried surfing here. I just was one time in the Philippines, tried surfing, and I throw up. This was my surfing experience. So might be I'm not the surfing guy. Maybe I'm better for the gym.
So that was the best surf lesson of my life. Yanto, amazing coach and teacher. We crushed some waves. That was the best surfing I've ever done. Chris unfortunately couldn't spot me because we were so far out and there were so many surfers, but caught at least 6 or 7 waves, was able to rip it in. And my favorite part though, I would say, was when Yanto, a huge wave was coming at us. He looks at me and just goes, "We're all f***ed," and then does this evil laugh. And then I didn't know what to do. I just dunked him, but we got destroyed.
I remember that. He's like, "Gosh, we are f***ed."
That was my favorite part.
Now we come into the next interesting part, who's more for me, it's the gym part. I would say I try nearly all the gyms and we'll see if he going to my favorite gym in Bali. Bali have super high class gyms, especially in the Canggu, Ziminek area. Some gyms you even have people who go to the Mr. Olympia, some of the best athletes in the world training here in Bali. Super inspiring. If you're going to the gym, even how much muscles, how fit you are, you will go there and say, I have to train more.
Another thing I forgot to mention, when traveling here to Bali, definitely recommend getting some wheels. This is the scooter I went with. You can get one for about $6, but this one was around $10. Has a bit more power, makes it a lot more fun to cruise around Canggu.
Yeah, renting a scooter in Bali is super cheap. So even by what he said now, like in a month, $60, so it's super affordable.
So something that's so great about coming here to Bali is that you can get into a good routine, and they do have...
He going to the Elite Fitness. I was there also. Nice gym, nice recovery. But now I was moving to the Obsidian gym, who's like just 300 meters away for this. And there's also like 4 or 5 other big, huge gym in these areas, and all of them are full. This is crazy in Bali. All the people have really the mind of, hey, being fit, being healthy, going to the gym. It's a really, really big trend in Bali.
Some incredible gyms where you get to work out overlooking the rice fields. But they aren't that affordable. So one that Chris and I have been going to is called Elite Bali Fitness, and it is
Expensive, that's right. Gyms in Bali are expensive. I think this gym is near $200 a month. Yeah, even the most luxury gyms in Europe, they do not spend $200. Yeah, this is a thing in Bali. Good gyms are expensive.
It's super nice. You have cold plunges and saunas and great lifting rooms. For 1 week, it is $104. It is super nice here though, so let's show you guys around. Also, let's get a lift in.
Is this Manu there? Guys, do you see Manu in this video? Let's go in back. Let's check this out. There we see him. It's Manu in his video here. I think he didn't know about this, but we spotted him.
It's for you too. You gotta flex. But act like you're not. I'm not flexing.
And this is called the Dubai Summer Room. If you don't want to pay $104 a month, just go to the Middle East anytime during July and August. You'll have the same record temperatures.
That's true, especially in the summertime in Dubai. It's so hot. So many people moved from Dubai to Bali in the summertime because it's just too hot in the Middle East.
Time for the cold plunge.
Yeah, the cold plunge in the Elite, I remember it's really cold. There is cold plunge who's okay, but this one is really cold.
Went for a full dunk.
It's just like back home. We're in New York City right now.
Do you miss it?
Not at all. I'm getting out.
Later.
So I would consider myself.
Now how long he was in there, huh? Just 30 seconds or what? So, the next most important thing, your accommodation. What is the prices for villa? And I think you take a look in the Canggu area, and it's quite hard to find a villa who's not that crazy expensive. We'll see if we found something.
I'm currently staying here in this villa in Canggu. I do highly recommend exploring other parts of the island, but to post up somewhere here in Bali, I do love coming here to Canggu. It's just very relaxing. There's surfing, there's amazing cafes, there's a lot of co-working spaces, and there's just so many other digital nomads, and it's great to network here. But it is probably the most expensive area here in Bali. You can still
Right? This is what I said. Yeah, definitely.
find some deals though. I was able to find this 2-bedroom villa for $104 per night on hotels.com. And for the location,
$120 a night. This means like on 10 days. So this means like over $3,000 in a month. Yeah. So, and this is not really affordable for most of the people. For example, when I see the average people in Europe, they earn like $2,000 in a month. And even when the villa costs over $3,000, it's not affordable. So if you want to stay in a nice villa and not just get a small apartment room on 15 or 20 square meters, then you have to make your money. Yeah? Your minimum, I would say, if you really want to have a good life in Canggu, you want to stay in a nice villa. It could be that you share a villa with 3 or 4 bedrooms, with 3-4 people, and you share the rent, or you're just making more money. For me personally, to have a really good life with luxury, with going out every evening to the restaurant, I would say $5,000 a month. This is a good base to have a good life in Canggu.
it is pretty amazing. So once you come in from the private pool in our backyard, you enter into the living room,
where we have a decent sized couch where we can host some guests or some friends over.
and over here we have the kitchen and our content station.
Chris, working hard or hardly working?
Sorry, I was so focused. Yeah, I'm working hard.
Then this place also luckily came with a
For sure, we believe him. I would say for the workflow, yeah, if you really focus in Bali, I don't know. If you really want to focus on business, if you really want to grinding, I more would recommend you to stay in a big city, because in Bali you have so many other things to do, so many things to enjoy life. The most of the people who are known in Bali, they're just working a day like 2, 3, maximum 4 hours. Yeah, it's not like focusing like 14, 15, 16 hours just doing your business. Not many people doing this, no.
water filter, since if you do have a weak American stomach like myself, definitely don't recommend drinking out of the sink. Even have a stove and an oven to cook, but let's be real, definitely not gonna be using those.
Then this was clutch. It came with a washer machine.
For what you need a washing machine in Bali, you have so many laundries, you just bring your stuff there, they make everything ready, it's super affordable. It just costs, for example, 50 to 100,000 and they make your laundry ready, perfect with a perfume, everything nice. So it doesn't make sense to make the laundry by yourself.
Did I have to buy detergent?
You sweat so much when you are here in Bali that you have to wash your clothes like every day.
We also started the trip. It's most like, it truly isn't their fault, but I think we both started with like over 8 pairs of socks and now we're down to like 3.
Yeah.
Socks? What is socks? I never wear socks. I not even wear underwear since I'm living in Bali. Yes, cafe, co-working space, he was already talk about it. So many places where you can really great connect with others, can working that together. This is really, really nice in Canggu. Yeah.
Now my go-to spot to work here in Bali is a place called Zen Cafe, and they have a free co-working space as well as a 2-story restaurant. And also it's just a super cool place to be in nature, be able to work, as well as order food. Since the co-working space is not money, this is just if you buy a coffee, a water, or some food, you get to work here and post up as long as you'd like. But their food is quite delicious. I went with the chicken wrap and is a must try here. All right, time to clock back in.
Nice beach club, La Brisa in the famous Bato Bolong area. Yeah, super nice. I think I mentioned this already a lot in other videos.
So now we just made it here to La Brisa, which is one of my personal favorite day clubs here in Bali. It is massive and gives a bit of a Tulum jungle vibe. They have all the palm trees that you're surrounded by, as well as just steps away from the ocean. And the best part is, it is completely free to get in here, but if you do want to get a good seat down by the beach, then you do have to pay a minimum of about $25 per person. Otherwise, if you want to just sit, get a coconut, or get some drinks, then it's free. Love this spot. And now one of my favorite people here in Bali just made it. What's up, Koda? Hey, Koda. So good to see you.
Ah, that's super nice. You everywhere can bring your dog. The Balinese people, the Balinese culture is super, super friendly for dogs. Me personally, you know it for most of the videos. I think he's not here at the moment, but the Chio or my other dog in Bali, the Fetto. I really love dogs and it's perfect to have dogs in Bali.
What's up, my brother? That is the last time I bring him out.
So you live here full time. I get to come during the winter and it's so incredible. Why do you choose to live here full time in Bali?
For me, I came here 7 years ago. It was a time where I traveled, and you know how it feels. You start missing things like a closet, a lifestyle, a stability. And I found this place that had gyms, fast internet, coffee shops I could actually afford, especially when I was a broke backpacker at the start. So it just had this like amazing lifestyle. You're in a coffee shop working, and then the next day you're up at a waterfall or at a sunset on a cliffside. For me, coming from Canada, it just felt like everything I had ever wanted was in one place.
That's true. In Bali, you have everything there. Even you feel like, oh, it's too hot. I want to have a little bit more cold. Yeah, drive 1 hour to Kintamani. You have a more cold area. You can do hikings in the mountains. You have a complete different climate. Yeah, Bali is everything close. Or for example, you're in the Canggu area, so traffic, so much construction. Okay, go 2 hours in the north. Yeah, and you have everything there. You have waterfalls. You have natures. You have wild animals. Everything there. Yeah, Bali have so many different things to explore.
And even 7 years later, it's changed a lot, but I still have everything I want here and more. It's actually, I think people complain a little bit of how much it's changed, but you can still find the old Bali by leaving Canggu. But if you enjoy the development, it's also got some positives.
Yeah, so for sure there's many other opportunities to spend a lot of money. For example, if you're going to a beach club, if you're going to the nightclub, alcohol is expensive here. And if you're getting drunk, if you're making party, so then you really can spend a lot of more money. Do you want to have more information about Bali? Maybe I missed something. Write this in the comments what you want to know about Bali. We will make a video about this. And I'm super happy if you subscribe our channel, push the like button, and we'll see you soon in one of the next videos.